Who do you think will be making a guest appearance today on the side door decals? Hi everybody, and a warm welcome back to Maple Leaf Customs in Switzerland. I'm Andrew, and on the bench today is a 1:64 scale Hot Wheels Bone Shaker. You might not believe this, but it's only my second custom of one of these, as popular as they are. I don't know why that is. Could have something to do with that big old skull on the front. Never did care for that. My plan today is to do a mashup between the Bone Shaker and this Hot Wheels Madfast, just to stretch it out nice and long the way I want it to be. I'm hoping for a low difficulty and high fun level on this one. Everybody's already seen the inside of a Bone Shaker. There won't be too much left of this when I'm all done with it. I'm not going to use this chrome interior or engine, but I definitely will save it for future projects. And I don't have any plans for the chassis or the wheels either. So the Boneyard box is going to get restocked a little bit today. As for the Madfast, it's the first time I've handled one of these. I don't know how recently it came out. Don't need that. The smoked glass canopy for future consideration. This is what I'm after right here, although just the front half with the big blown engine. Don't need the wheels, and I will be doing some mods on this crazy stretched out plastic chassis. So everything all together in one plastic bin for safekeeping, and I can get underway with some mods. I'm going to cut away the front and the back of the Bone Shaker from the cab. This is all that I want. That little flip tail off the Madfast is gone. Eventually, the two will look like that. To get the look that I wanted required designing and 3D printing this rear axle gas tank suspension piece that'll go on to the now cropped back of the Bone Shaker cab. Coming up on my YouTube channel, you'll be able to watch these and other custom builds coming up. You can count on regular Saturday upload, and I hope you'll be a regular returnee to see what's happening here on the hobby bench in Switzerland. You already know what to do with the thumbs up button. Now to grind down the back of the sawed-off Bone Shaker cab, just to ensure an excellent fit with the 3D printed part. I'm also removing these little plastic wings from the Madfast chassis. That's a cleaner look. Set of Samed wheels will go in the front. There's a dry fit of the engine and rear axle assembly. I've also decided to cut a hole in the top of the Bone Shaker cab and using a burr tool open that right up into a big square, just a thin rim all the way around. Mine's going to be a ragtop. Today's community shoutout goes to 4x Flex Diecast Customs. Lots of muscle going on in this one. Please follow the link I've left in the description and check that out at your own convenience, and tell them Maple Leaf Customs sent you by. Thank you. Keeping the big blown engine, discarding the racing seat. Lots of dry fits going on throughout this process. I'll use one of my own 3D printed seats to go inside the now open bone shaker cab, as well as a 3D printed steering wheel. Finally ready to strip the original paint down. It only takes about 10 minutes to bubble up, and I can easily brush that away with an old and nasty paintbrush. But I still need to do some bare metal detail to get any paint remnants. The Bone Shaker, which debuted in the 2006 First Edition series, is a Larry Wood rat rod creation, and it's one of Hot Wheels' most famous and iconic models. One version has the Joker's face up front instead of the skull. This one's always been a favorite among customizers. Did you know that a real-life version of the Bone Shaker was created by Action Vehicle Engineering in 2011? That one's based on a Chevy Corvette C5 and features the 5.7-liter V8 from the Vette to power it. I'm toggling between working on the Bone Shaker and the Madfast components while glue and paint take time to dry. Now the firewall is in place and filed down to the correct dimensions. And I can paint up the chrome exhaust extensions from the Madfast. I've decided that red will be my secondary feature color, so the racing seat and the steering wheel both get a slap of that. The cab is now primered up, and I hand painted and distressed it to get this effect. That's the Madfast base that goes underneath the Bone Shaker cab. Wasn't a perfect fit, obviously. It's a totally different casting, so I used some putty filler to take care of any gaps. Some Vallejo acrylic black touch-ups render that invisible. I tightly wrapped the smallest gauge insulated wire that I could find around a couple of styrene posts, painted them up red, and now I've got coil shocks on my rear suspension. Pretty cool little DIY addition, I think. I found this set of Matchbox Super King size tractor trailer wheels in my spare wheels bin. They're just right, super big but not oversized for this scale casting. It's exactly what I wanted. They're free rolling. Back to the Samed wheels up front. I changed from a 10-spoke to a 5-spoke to more closely match the tractor-trailer wheels. And forgive me, Samed, for blacking out the name. I turned those inside out, too. I'd lose points for that. Just about ready to bring this bird in for a landing, so I put some ghost white decals on the side doors only. A couple hours later, after they've been well cured in my dehydrator, I put on an angry Woody Woodpecker and a couple of racing sponsors. Don't forget I cut away the top of the cab, so I need a rolled up top with some tie downs on it and a flag, like every good dirt buggy has. Let's have a closer look. The Bone Shaker cab accounts for the mid-rear section. The Madfast gives me the stretched front and blown engine with exhaust tips. I got my 3D printed rear suspension and gas tank assembly, fills out the back end. Swapped out some wheels to give it the appropriate stance and look that I wanted. It's a true mashup. I do like the coil shocks back there and those few splashes of red. I hope it looks appropriately weathered, dirty and worn more than rusty this time. I don't know what to call it, maybe it's a bone stretcher. The original version is so familiar to each of us, but it is a casting that screams out for customization. This is my take on it. It's long and low slung and powerful. Got the wheels for a dirt track. That is what I had in mind to do. Leave a respectful comment below and tell me what you think of this mashup creation. All I know is it was a great time for me. I hope you enjoyed it too. My thanks to each of you for visiting Maple Leaf Customs again today. Come on back soon and often. It's coffee time.